Welcome back to the PPD TOC Sunday morning. We have the men's CSI Cricket Singles Invitational, 32 of the best men in the PPD program. We have just started. The men were a little ambitious this morning. They've kind of jumped on the boards and got started. So we will be joining. Well, it looks like we're going to have a fresh match here between Jake Smith and Mike Maloney. So this should be some exciting darts today, Dad.
Yeah, we're following up from the women yesterday morning. Now we're going to get to see the men tangle. Twice the field, so 32 players this morning.
And twice the first prize.
And twice the first
So
prize.
10
exactly.
G's for first place for one of these men.
Yeah, so a lot of these guys looking to cash in for sure. Now I'm assuming we do have another big drop off.
Yeah, it's $1,000 per second instead of $500 like it was yesterday, and then $500 for third to eighth, and $100 for ninth to 32nd.
So again, there is a big incentive here to make, especially on the winner's side, to make it through that winner's bracket and get into that king seat match. So again, it looks like we're waiting on the boards to load up this information, and we'll get started with Mike Maloney and
Jake Smith. And I anticipate a much smoother event today because, as we said yesterday, we have went all electronic here at the TOC, where the CompuSport program, it's CompuSport.us. You can find the Darts TOC on there if you want to check out the brackets. They will actually send all of the players their match calls, as well as allow the players to report match wins right from their phone. And it's actually been mandated that they have to do that before they leave the board. If the winner doesn't do that, potentially the loser could advance.
Yeah, so a lot could be at stake for
a lot of
for not
responsibility
rotating
put
those.
on the players, as it should be. But with the system that we're running now, we're also kind of got the players out there. I went out there and kind of told them that when the stream boards are open and you have a match call, you check the stream boards first. If they're open, you play there. If not, you go to your other board. So hopefully we kind of get a steady run of matches without too many breaks today. It appears as though the players have started.
The format we're playing is all cricket throughout the day, just different lengths depending on where we are in the bracket. So we will be playing best 2 out of 3 until we get to the semifinals of the winners bracket, where we will do a race to 4, and then that winners bracket final, that king seat match, will be a best of 9.
Wow, so that's even stepped up a little bit from the women's CSI. I think we did 3 and then 4 for the ladies. So more darts today, especially with twice the field.
Yeah, these men will know how to play cricket at the end of the day. If
Well, and honestly, they've got a tough bill to live up to because the ladies were very entertaining yesterday.
the ladies were fun, I told everybody that asked that maybe wasn't paying as close attention how the standard was, and it was extremely high yesterday for the ladies.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we kind of saw a lot of the same ladies because we kept it on the winner's side, and then by the time the winners was done, we were towards the latter part of the one-loss bracket, which were the ladies that were still on the winner's side and had just lost. So it was a lot of the same ladies, but I tell you what, those ladies impressed.
Absolutely. Jake Smith there with the board misregistering one of his 9 marks there. Of course, able to back that up and get that straightened out.
If I remember correctly, Jake is one of our players that was in the 20K bonus pool and has already banked a share of it yesterday morning in the mixed triples along with his wife, Hunter.
Yes.
And I forget who the third player was, but
Yeah, those were just 2 names that stuck out because we were trying to figure out who Hunter was.
well, And I apologize to Hunter, but when I initially read it, I'm like, wait, this is supposed to be three or mixed triples. Who's the female? And I forgot that Hunter was a female.
So yeah, when we last left off yesterday, we're 25 after Julie Weger took her
24,
piece.
I believe. I think we were at 23, and then Julie Weger plus anyone else that did well in the mixed doubles, or won a mixed doubles event as well. Yeah, because I mean there was 12 divisions, I believe. So 12 divisions per day. So that was only one division. There could potentially be 22 more if all the winners that were both qualified.
That's true too.
So at the end of the week, the 20K may be getting divided up about 100 times, but it still added money just for playing leagues,
right?
Which you would have been doing anyway. And next year, we're probably looking at $100,000 rather than 20.
Yeah, the bonuses and that money's going to be divvied up, kind of more individualized between different pools of 100 to 150 players.
Whereas this time it's all of the top 1,000.
Yep.
Jake Smith.
Yes. So Jake, kind of controlling this leg so far. Ever since that big 9 mark, he kind of took control going first in this one.
Another nice 5 mark there from Jake.
Anybody want a leg yet?
No.
This is the first leg in this this opening round match for these fellas. Again, we are playing 2 out of 3 here early on.
And we've already got some matches getting done in there. I mean, like I said, these men were pretty ambitious. The match calls came through at 8:30. They were supposed to start at 9, but the men were told that they could start whenever they're ready. And a lot of them were firing away at like 8:40 when I stepped out there to tell them to please go to the stream board if they're in the winner's bracket. So I was kind of interrupting a couple of matches. In fact, one of the ones that we were going to try to grab for the stream, was Chad Ernst and Mark Mears, and they've actually already completed. It looks like Chad has won that one. Mark has been pushed over to the one-loss bracket.
Yeah, we can also confirm wins for Dennis Sandin and Jeff Smith in their first round encounters. So event is up and running at 9:02.
And there we see Jake Smith take leg 1. So it is loser starts. Mike Maloney will fire away in game 2.
Big find on that last, trying to control this leg as well as Jake did against him with the start.
Yeah, both players were running off around the mid-range 4s in that last leg. I think in order to be competitive going forward in this event, like this is first round, you don't really expect anyone to be hitting full gear yet. But by the time we start running into the latter rounds, I'm guessing you're probably going to have to be around the 5.5 to 6 range to really be competing for the title. But as we said, it is the first round, so kind of hard to expect them on a Sunday morning to come out firing.
Everybody kind of getting their legs after maybe a rough Saturday, or even no one would blame Julie Weger for a good Saturday.
No, not at all. If she didn't celebrate, I don't know what she does. So Maloney, a little bit better performance in this one, averaging 5.33, going first. That's tough to beat. as he scores 80 points and closes the 18s.
So Mike doing just what we had talked about that he hoped he would do. We gotta teach him how to play some cricket, though.
That's twice, by the way. He doubled the 18 as well.
Excellent.
So yeah, Mike, a fan of throwing at doubles, but he's 2 for 2. That's the problem. And I actually talked about this the last time I did commentary. Was there was only one person out of about 10 that was missing doubles. Everyone else crushed them first dart, which certainly puts a damper on our argument that there's, I don't want to say no doubles in cricket, because as explained yesterday, there's moments when it's a must-hit dart that you can take that shot. But yeah, 99% of the time when we see people throw doubles, it's not the right spot for it, but they always go in. And there, Mike ties us up at 1-1, so we will cork for game 3. Looks like Jake will show. This is soft tip, so we do count holes. And that looks to be in the double bull. Oh, might have a tie. Looks like they're both just in the outer ring of the double bull. And Mike looks to have matched it again.
Wow.
Bit of a vortex there for Jake, though, if he can land between those flights.
Maybe a step to the left. He looks to be straight on.
I think I would try to send it right through the middle. Well, he went to the left, but yeah, almost the way the 3 flights were kind of building a triangle there, it looked like you could kind of just slip right through.
Again, we are humbled in our corking abilities by watching these men.
Like, I always knew I wasn't a very great corker, but like, Jesus, these guys are crushing it.
And so important in this format.
Yeah, hey, maybe that's why I don't win soft tip stuff enough. Like, I don't know. Because, yeah, with the loser starts, it's built to go to that last game where the cork is the single most important dart thrown in the entire match.
Jake starting off with a big 9 mark after losing a big cork.
If you're going to lose the cork, open with 9.